So your client owns a shopping center and wants you to fill his vacancies. But how are you going to figure out the ideal tenants for his site? Okay, fire up your browser and start researching his location on one of the zillion demographic sites on the internet. You thought this was going to be a piece of cake, but every site tries to sell you complex reports with outdated census data. Wait, what about outdated census data? As a real estate professional, you probably already know this, but relying on straight-line demographic projections from the 2010 census will paint you a false picture of reality. The game has changed. We used to be able to rely on yearly projections and updates from the census, but the Great Recession in 2007 changed the game. Neighborhoods across America have experienced record foreclosures, horrific home value loss, and evictions. But here's the key. The new people that have been moving in over the years are radically different. So make sure the information you're getting is backed by data more recent than the 2010 census and its yearly projections. Smart real estate pros understand this. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, so you're researching site analysis reports for your client's location. You thought this was going to be a piece of cake, but every site tries to sell you complex reports and outdated census data. And time goes by, and you're getting frustrated, and you were like, this is ridiculous, I don't have time to study pages of data. Finally, you give up. You buy a complex report to cover your ass, and you hope for the best. And you wonder, there has to be a better way to know the best possible businesses for your client's shopping center. Well, guess what? There is. It's called the 3L score. Why 3L? Well, check it out. The 3L score helps you recruit ideal tenants for your client by giving you the answers to the 3 most important questions about your client's market location. Number 1, which types of businesses have the best chance of thriving there? Number 2, how much are the people around the location willing to spend money? And numero tres, why is your client's site better for these businesses than a competitor's location? So how does it work? Easy. Just type in your client's business address, select the type of retail center, or choose the general area size, and click Generate Score. In a matter of seconds, the 3L score's proprietary algorithms analyze 9.6 billion bits of fresh data from over 30 sources. And voila! You have the most robust yet easy to understand analysis of your client's unique market location. The top score answers the area's current economic stability on a scale of 1 to 100. Certain types of businesses will actually flourish in unstable markets, while other businesses need a much more stable market to succeed. Depending on your score result, we tell you which type of businesses have the best chance of thriving in your client's retail center. Then, once you know which types of businesses will succeed there, you have to ask, how much are the people around the location willing to spend money? For that, turn to the willingness to spend score. Think of it as the consumer's buying temperature. This measurement is our secret sauce, and we stake our reputation on its accuracy. And depending on your score, we make it clear what consumers in the area are willing to spend their money on. Are you starting to see the power of this? The 3L score does the analyzing for you. We also give you essential population, employment, and income stats, fresh from last month and quarter, not last year. Not only can you use this info to further narrow down your client's ideal tenants, we give you insight for using it as negotiating leverage when recruiting them. Now, let's be honest, chances are the businesses you target have also been approached by other brokers. Well, that's where the 3L score really gives you an unfair advantage over those other brokers. You're a pro when it comes to pitching a property's amenities. The problem is, so are those other brokers. But you'll gain the upper hand in negotiating leverage when you give businesses the 3L scores of your client's site versus the competition and say, look, we're in a much more stable location with higher income, more white collar, and the people here are more willing to spend money on your business. That's more powerful than a Chuck Norris roundhouse. Oh, and real quickly, one last thing. When it comes to location and site analysis, we understand that you or your client may still want one of those complex reports to have on file. So we throw that in completely free of charge, because we know that after you spend hours or days studying the data, you're going to come to the same conclusions anyway. The 3L score just gets you there faster. So the big question really is, after you use the 3L score to fill your client's vacancies, what are you going to do with all that extra free time? Use it to make even more money and spoil yourself? Play that round of golf you thought you didn't have time for? Or take a well-deserved vacation with your family? The 3L score. Close more deals, get paid sooner. Try it free today at 3lscore.com.